Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? Samar here. Listen, I just want to make this video because I wanted to just talk about all of the things that are happening today in the market, right? We're talking about today's Tuesday, so we usually do this at night, but I wanted to get up early in the morning and knock this out. It is currently 8:02 a.m. And we know that in the market today, pretty much what is happening is that Nvidia, right? Nvidia just went crazy. It tanked and it lost about $600 billion, the most a company has lost in a single day. Will it bounce back? Who knows? But with the app DeepSeek, that is a way more advanced version of ChatGPT 4.0, a way more advanced version of the Claude AI, a way more advanced version of those things, and also a way less expensive software company than those. Pretty much what happened in the world is that because that happened, and because they ran up to the #1 app store, what you see is that a lot of investors are worried and really contemplating whether we need these big chips and big GPUs in order to create these type of softwares. And I'm telling you, as time goes by, what's going to happen is, the world is going to get a lot more efficient and it's going to get a lot more cheaper to create things, which means that I believe that the technology will be put in the people's hands more so than the corporations' hands. The corporations really have no control because with AI, you can create so many different things in this market. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to share with you guys how not only could you have, been a part of what just happened, but you could have saw it beforehand and you could have actually capitalized on that, based off of some of the stuff that we use. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a trading, right? So if you don't know what trading is pretty much when you are buying and selling different currencies. Foreign exchange trading, to be specific, is when you're buying and selling currencies, buying and selling cryptos, buying and selling, stocks from a leverage portion, right? And it's the largest market in the world. You're talking about over $7 trillion per day in liquid. And it just simply means that when you're trading foreign exchange, you can do it in person or you can do it on the computer. We didn't have access to this technology about 15 years ago, but now we do. And every time you go to a country and you exchange one US currency or one yen currency or one Australian currency for another, what happens is that there's an automatic exchange rate. And when you leave that country, you want to put the dollars back and get dollars of where you came from. And then that's called an exchange rate because the exchange rate is changing the rate of which $1 of what $1 is worth or one currency is worth versus what another currency worth changes constantly. And so you could have made money and or lost money on that. And so most people are buying and holding stocks, buying and holding cryptocurrencies. But what that does is that puts a cap on how much money you can invest. What do I mean by that? When you're buying and holding something, everybody has a budget. Everybody has a particular budget that we have in order to invest. Let's say you're making, $100 a week or $100 a day. Let's say you're making $100 a day, right? And out of those $100, you have $10 every single day to invest into something. Some people can choose to invest in whatever it is. But let's say you take those $10 and you invest it in a cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ripple, VeChain, HBAR, XLM, Solana. Let's say you take that, invest it into a stock, Apple, Google, YouTube, Nvidia, whatever that looks like. Then that is your budget. But in the foreign exchange market, what happens is that you now have the ability to trade and make money not only on the way up, because when you're buying and holding a currency, a stock, when you're buying and holding a house, you can only make money if the value goes up. If the value goes down, you are now in the negative. Now, good things about that is you can create write-offs and things of that nature if you're in a losing investment. But also what happens is this. Check this out. What happens is this. Now, when you're trading a cryptocurrency, when you're leverage trading a foreign exchange currency, a cryptocurrency, a stock versus the US dollar, what happens is that you can make money on the way up and on the way down. And now you need two things, right? You need a platform where you can enter these trades at. And so I choose, and you can use whatever platform you want. This is not financial advice. I am just going to tell you what I use. You can use whatever platform you want. I choose to use Liquid Brokers, because it's licensed and it's regulated through the ASIC, the Australia Securities and Investments Commission, which is a regulatory body that is equivalent to that of like the SEC, the CFTC. If you look at the top 5 brokers, and if I could pull this up really quick. All right. And when you look at the top 5 brokers, this is what it compares to pretty much, right? This is what it compares to. All right. As you can see here, what happens is that now when you're comparing liquid charts to, or liquid brokers to the main 5 crypto platforms, trading platforms that have been around since the earliest 1996 and the latest 2009. So you're talking about, 2009, 19, it's about 16 years here. And when you're talking about 1996, you're talking about almost 30 years, 29 years here, right? All of these brokers are regulated literally through ASIC. That's number one. So even the U.S. brokers are regulated through ASIC. Now, the U.S. brokers, because they're in the U.S., they have 1-to-50 leverage, 200-to-1 leverage, 50-to-1 leverage, which is not necessarily conducive to the everyday trader, right? But what we do have, or what liquid brokers does have, is, they do have platforms like Liquid Charts, MT5, and WebTrader. Liquid Charts is its own platform. Third party, there's no third party services. Liquid brokers has its own trading platform, right? You have the minimum leverage of 1-to-500. Minimum trade is 1 micro lot, which is a 0.01. Minimum deposit is $10 to create your account, right? You can deposit in crypto and fiat, and you can withdraw in 24 hours, right? So that's the first thing that you need. The second thing I think that you need is, I think that you need some type of tool that will assist you, especially when you're getting to learn, especially when you're even, an expert or a veteran, or, you're a little bit above a beginner. Let's say you are 1 out of 10, with 1 being the least, beginner, 10 being like, everything you could trade on your own, even all the way up to a 10, you can use these tools, right? Because what they do is they help you scope out the market in ways that you would have may have not seen it before. And what I like to use is I like to use something called, harmonics, right? Harmonics. What are harmonics? A harmonic pattern is pretty much where the market is going to show you the most specific as they can reversal zone. So the market moves in confluences, it moves in trends, it moves up, down, up, down, up, down. For the most part, the market makes the same movements over a long period of time. But what the harmonic is going to do is going to really show you pretty much when those reversal zones are happening, right? And so what I like to do is I like to use these on a higher time frame. And all I'm going to do is go to harmonic pattern. So number one, if you want to create a free liquid brokers account, which you can create whatever account that you want, the link is down below. Just click the link below in the description and you can get access to your liquid brokers platform. Also, I leverage a university where we show you how to access everything, how to, get a demo account, how to start, how to deposit, how to withdraw, and do all of these things, right? Very dope. And so make sure you just click the link below, create your free account, which licensed and is regulated. The next thing that you want to do is you want to go to harmonicpattern.com, right? If you go to harmonicpattern.com, what it's going to do is you're going to get access to the exact tool that I'm using that you're going to now be able to use on your own in order to scope out these different price reversal zones, right? And obviously, if you use the code, not obviously, but if you use the code down below in the description, what's going to happen is you get like 50% off your first month, and it's not expensive at all for the amount of money it could potentially make you. So I'm just going to share my screen. I'm going to go over how literally as this whole market was happening and it was, this market was going crazy and literally we just had a mini crash. Nvidia lost 17% over $600 billion in market cap. They were over $3 trillion in market cap. Insane, right? The worst ever. You could have been making money on the way down, and not only Nvidia stock, but, trading different currencies that were affected by this market, because all the markets kind of went down. And I'm going to show you how you could have spotted these things out. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share my screen. And once you have the harmonic pattern downloaded and the subscription up and running, you just start to use it. So I do get notifications on my Telegram, right? You can set up notifications on your Telegram. right? I do have a watch list, right? On my watch list here. But then I want to talk about crypto and foreign exchange. But even if I took these out and I went to US equity, you could have seen that all of these stocks pretty much. So even here, check this out. American Airlines Group is literally calling out what's going to happen in American Airlines Group. And that's not even a cryptocurrency. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Right. It's literally giving you what's happening. Right. But that's none here than there. Let's see if NVIDIA is up here. So even NVIDIA, check this out. This is crazy. So it called it out on the 30-minute time frame. It called out NVIDIA a double bottom. Right. You could have traded this currency a double top, which means that it's going to go down. And look what happened. It not only went down, it absolutely tanked. So you would have made a lot of money off of this currency right here, right? If you go to the 15-minute, same thing, right? But now it's called fixed, right? If you go on the 5-minute time frame, same thing, right? Go to the 1 hour. You could have seen that there was a harmonic pattern here. There was a harmonic pattern here that represented that it was going to go down. Boom. Now check it out. It went all the way from 150-ish all the way to 117. It's just crazy. So harmonic patterns are going to spot out when the market is going to go up or down. So you could have made money on this trade. Crazy. And it even had 3 black crows right here. Now you could have leverage traded this, you could have sold it and had sell contracts, whatever it matters. But all right, let's get back to foreign exchange. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Literally called it out. All right, let's go back to our regular schedule. Forex majors and cryptos. We're gonna work off the minute 30, hour 1, and hour 4 time frame, just because when you're trading harmonic patterns, what happens is, you have a better chance to. All right, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to share my screen in here. And now I'm going to put, the watch list. Forex major, crypto, settings. I want to do minute 30, hour 4, hour 1. Now we have all of these currencies, right? All of the currencies. Pretty much. I can even put Forex Miner, honestly. And more currencies will pop up. But I'm just going to start to scan the market. I'm just going to start to scan the market and see what's there, see what's not there, and see what I like. The reason why I like going off of the higher time frames is very simple, is that, there's less of a chance that there will be fake outs in the market, right? And so let me show you how to read this. You have the symbols. You have OMG USDT. That is a ticker. It's the USD versus Japanese yen. You have, let's say, XAU USD, gold versus USD. And then you have the time frame. All hour 1, minute 30, hour 4, right? So you see those are selected time frames that we want. We have entries, targets, and stop losses. That's one of the most important things to notice when you are trading, right? When you are using different systems. Is it giving you an entry zone? Is it giving you a target? Is it giving you a stop loss to where if the trade doesn't go in the favor of what it's suggesting, are you able to get out and stay in the game? Because when you're trading, at the end of the day, the name of the game is to stay in the game for as long as possible. The longer we stay in the game without having to blow an account, without having to, refill an account, then guess what? We are finally playing the game the right way. And then it gives you a reward and a risk, right? 2.97. What is the reward versus what's the risk? This is probably so now I'm even going to go to the 15-minute. When you do the 15-minute, there's more room for, there's a lot more reward sometimes, right? 15-minute, let's go NGDCHF, right? Let's check it out, right? As you can see, it's early. It's giving you an entry. This thing is nice. It's giving you an entry. It's giving you a stop loss. It's giving you a target, right? And pretty much what it's saying is that, we're going to go this way versus this way, right? You could enter that trade. Now, I don't really like trading 15-minute because I don't like scalping like that. It's not my thing. I like the hour and 30-minute. But anyways, check it out. So we have let's say we wanted to trade, a cryptocurrency right now. We have OMG versus USDT, which you can trade on the broker. And all you do, and this hit take profit. So this thing hit take profit already. It's already out of the game. You would have made money on that. Let's go to USD/JPY. UJ. People love to trade USD/JPY, right? And you can see this is dope because this is actually a good trade. You're talking about 100 pips one way to potentially get 200 pips another way on the 1 hour time frame. So you could enter this trade charge right now and you can enter this trade, right? And let's say I did want to enter this trade, USD/JPY. I am going to go to, so this is the trade right here, right? I see this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to liquid charge. Correct? Right? I'm going to go to liquid charge and I'm going to type in USD/JPY. USD/JPY. Press enter. And I'm going to enter the trade, guys. And all I'm going to do is, based off my risk, I just want to go 0.25 really quick. And I want to press sell. And then what I'm going to do is, after this sell is put into place, I'm going to go back to the harmonic pattern, right? And I'm going to see where the stop loss is. So if I see that the stop loss is here, I want to go a few pips above. Let's say 5 or 10 pips above the stop loss, right? So let's go about, 5 pips. You're going to go 156.44 on the stop loss. Very simple. So I'm going to press this right here. I can just go here, stop loss, 156.44 on a stop loss. And on the take profit, I'm going to take profit a little bit sooner. So I'm going to take profit, at about the 100 pip mark. So at about 154.326. 154.326, right? 154.6. Right? And now this is my trade so far, guys. And when I go into more profit, I'm just going to set a stop profit, a selling stop. You can press the settings button right here. You can go to break even, exit. You can go to, you can hedge and reverse all orders. You can set a stop loss of 5 pips, take profit of 100 pips. Yeah, I could have just went 100 pips. All right, boom. Simple, right? You can do a partial close at 25%. So 25% of your stop loss, you can do a partial close, right? Or you can just close out. Very simple. And now the beautiful thing is you can do this all over the board, guys. I can go to AUD/JPY, correct? I can check it. I can take the trade. Look, I can take this trade, right? It's on a 30-minute time frame. I see that there's an entry. It's just around the first couple of bars. So I'm still good. Target, stop loss. I can even go to the 1 hour time frame and see what's happening over there. Are there any confirmations over there? Yes. It's a bat. Boom. There's a shark here. Boom. All confirmations. 3-line strike, which is an uptrend pretty much, right? And I can even go to the 4 hour time frame and see what's going on over there. Bigger time frame, so it's different. But, there was a Gartley pattern. What happened over here? Oh, it hit take profit. Boom. Right? And I can even go to the 5 minute and go down a little bit more to confirm that. Okay. So the Gartley pattern hit the stop. It did not hit the stop loss. It's still in session right now. You have a butterfly pattern right here. And even the 1 minute. But I don't really trade on the 1 minute. I'm not a 1 minute trader. But yeah, so over time, 30-minute time frame, we have some decent trades that can happen here. Right? Every 30 minutes, this is a candle. Every 30-minute candle, correct? So I could take this trade if I wanted to, right? And all I would have to do if I wanted to take this trade, I would go to liquid charts. I would go to AUD/JPY. And all I would do is enter the trade. Simple as that. I would just enter the trade, correct? And I can keep going. We can even have gold here. Gold here is talking about a triangle movement right now on the way up. On the 1 hour time frame, we can see what the 4 hour time frame is talking about, right? We have a cipher that is going on right now. It has to come down some more, but on the 1 hour time frame, hey, we have all indications that this thing is going to do what it says it's going to do, right? 30-minute time frame, we have all indications. Very simple. So we have a double bottom on gold right here. Boom, check it out. It's headed on its way up. You can take this trade. So let's say you wanted to take this trade. All I'm going to do is going to go to liquid brokers. Right, I'm going to go to XAU USD. I'm going to place a buy. Right, I'm going to press a buy here, XAU USD. I'm going to go back to harmonic scanner. I'm going to see my target. I'm going to put my target at 27.55. And I'm going to put my stop loss at 27.25. I'm going to put my stop loss at 27.25. Simple as that. Now I have my trade. And then when you scroll down here at the bottom, you can see, what's the profit potential and what's the loss potential. Correct? What's the profit potential and what's the loss potential? And even if I set my take profit where it's really supposed to go, which is 27.60. All right, let's do that. You can see that the profit potential goes up. Simple as that. And we can just keep going through the trades. What is happening here? And then let's say I wanted to trade Bitcoin, right? I want to trade Bitcoin, BTC. We can see what Bitcoin is doing. Wow. 30-minute time frame, we would double top. Let's go on the hour time. There's nothing on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, what is it saying? Nothing on the 4 hour right now. Let's go to the 15-minute. 15-minute, we have a crab pattern here. So the crab pattern is saying that we're going to go headed towards target 1. So you can trade this. If you want to, it currently sits at 102. You can trade this right here. Then trade the 5-minute on crypto, Bitcoin. We had a cipher pattern right here. It hit take profit. Very dope. We had a double top. The double top is still doing what it's doing. It's trying to figure out what it wants to do. Hasn't hit entry or stop loss yet. We have a crab pattern. Wow. The crab pattern hit massive take profit on the 5-minute. You could have taken these trades. You can trade just about any currency. So we have a double top right here in the 1 minute. It went into profit. You could have taken a partial profit. We had a deep crab right here. Deep crab. Could have taken profit. And we have Gartley patterns. You would have taken profit right here. It hit target 1, then it came back, bounced back, hit the zone. Came back again, hit profit, take 2. Hit target 2. And then you can even go to, you can go to the unsuccessful patterns as well. We can go to failed patterns. So we see the successful patterns are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successful patterns on this particular 1 minute chart. And the failed patterns are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successful patterns. And we have some failed patterns as well. So you just got to be careful stop loss wise. Make sure your stops are tight, right? This wasn't a fail. This was actually successful because it hit target 1. This hit target 1. So it actually was successful. Double top. This is stop loss. So that's 1, 2, cipher, 3. So 3 out of 12 hit stop loss. So you would have been in profit over the course of however long if you're trading, these patterns. But yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. And you can go to the economy. You can see what's happening in the economy here, right? You can see the payroll. You can go to check this out, everything. So anyways, and monitor. I like this. And then when you go to monitor, you can literally check out which pairs you want to trade, right? I don't really want to trade under these. I want to trade. Yup. You can choose what pairs you want to trade. It's very dope. Here we go. Nas 100 hit the stop loss. No, it did not hit stop loss. That's why you want your stop loss a little bit above, because you don't want to get the spread affected. But Nas 100 hit, take profit. UJ hit, triangle pattern. We have a notification. We have a double bottom on Euro Great British Pound. Boom, triggered the entry, and you could enter this trade literally. Listen, guys, that's it for today. And so this is the harmonic pattern. This is what, I'm using to, trade in the markets, and you can use the same thing. I would just say practice on a demo account. So if you want to, definitely go below and check out, Liquid Brokers. I think it's one of the best platforms out there to trade on. You can trade on any platform like you want. That's the one I recommend personally. Like I said, they're licensed and they're regulated. They also have an affiliate platform. If you do share it, you can get credit, but that's near here to there. We're not here for that necessarily. We're here to, educate you on trading and whatnot. And so that's how you use the harmonic pattern. That's how you use Liquid Brokers. And make sure you share this with somebody. Comment below what you like. Comment below if you need some assistance. If you need help opening up your account. We also have a free community where you can go and check out all of these things. And yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Make sure you stay tuned in so you don't get tuned out. Let's go.